It's me again. What am I doing tonight? I'll show you what I'm doing. I got a, well, actually, it's not what I'm doing tonight. It's going to be what I'm going to be doing for about the next week or so. It's warm out. I should be able to paint. I should be able to evaporize shit, and I should be able to use my milling machine without freezing my hands off. So, what I'm going to be doing is, first I'm going to move some stuff around here real quick. Put some of this away, which I forgot to do before the video started. What am I working on here? I'll show you. Well, anyway, I'll put the bench thing down here. Turn this on, and I haven't worked on this in a while, so here's the screw. Let's see. You got set a piece here. Here's the body cavity. I'm going to re-vaporize that. And here's the, what do they call it? The dynamic jaw. And I'll get the rest of the parts here. I really would like to get this thing finished. Here's the nut for it. And if you haven't seen my videos before, oops, there's light. Let me move this over here. This over here so you can see what I'm doing. Here's the back half. Here's the little scrooby bajooby thing. The swivel base. There's the old jaws. What else? 2 bolts. The little pin that goes in here. Of course, this is in the way. And what else am I missing? What am I missing? Bolts. I think I'm missing some bolts. Oh yeah, the brass nuts, which are over. Where's the brass? No brass, no ammo, drill sergeant. Take the bug of salt out here. Pretty sure it's over here. Let me check here. Put this away. Put this away. What do I got here? There we go. Here's one brass nut. Another brass nut right here. And so anyway, let's see, what do I need to do here? This thing right here requires little to no work. I'm really not sure what color I'm going to do it. So this, clean up and paint. This same thing, clean up, paint, oil the inside. The screw, last time I worked on it, I welded it and I, what do you call it, turned it into lathe. I'm going to do a couple more spot welds in here, and I'm going to clean this up and then put on the lathe again. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing. The body of it here has a chip here, so I'm thinking of possibly heating it up with a torch. Just get it hot and just give it a few, what do you call it, MIG welds. You can MIG weld on this. It's not a recommended thing. This just needs to be, the screw needs to be cleaned up in oil. These things, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the nuts. I also need to make the little, see the little bars here? These are the little bars. I so far toyed around with this here. I toyed around with that. I made a bar, turned it down just a little so it fits kind of in here. So it does fit in there, and I got to make the little end pieces. I also need to make a new handle. So far, I got this done. See? This fits. I got one. I don't think I did the other one. Both sides have been machined. I got to do another one. Here's the old ball right here. This is the old one. Should fit on one end. See, the old ball. It's the same length. I just got to make this look like this. I'm thinking, I'm not, see, what I'm thinking of doing is, see, that's pretty much the difference. I might machine this down to the same thickness, which is like that. But I don't know if I want to round it off. So I don't know, I don't know. I don't really know. But I got to cut another of these out. This one's, I left a little bit on there so I can peen it on with a hammer. I'm not sure if this bar is going to really work. I don't remember. I ordered it from McMaster Car. And about the pins in the back, I was told I could, what do you call it? Right in the back here, the little, whatever the hell this is called. I could thread this, and when I put it back in the back, just put a threaded screw in the back here, like so. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I think threading would be probably a lot better. But I'm not taking any of the cosmetic scars out of it. I do want to take this one chip out. It's covered in machine dust. What is it? It's a Wilton, clearly it's a Wilton Vise. You probably already know that by now. This is a Wilton Chicago, USA, number 4. I have not seen a number 4 Wilton at all anywhere else. So I don't know if it's an early one. The jaws, I'm having a stickler of a time playing with because, where did I put the jaws at? Where is the jaws? The jaws of life. The jaws of life. Where are my jaws? Give me a second here. Where did I put the jaws? The jaws! Hold on. I will edit this out. Oh yeah, I forgot this. I made a new... I gotta put this in here, which is the... in the previous video, I made a new thingamabobber here. What is this called again? Key here. Basically, it's sits in there. I don't remember which way. It's crazy, this thing. How it sits in here. But it's this little piece here wasn't machined in right. So it's but the slide key, I guess it's called. I don't know. I'm going to probably put a, what do you call it? What the hell is it? Make it, screw it down a little, and probably put a screw in here and thread it. That's what or I'm just gonna pop a pin in there. Pins? Got a bag here somewhere. As for pins, I have all kinds of pins, and I'm pretty sure I could find one. I know I have them for the back here, so I'm probably gonna put a pin and glue it in place. Now the frickin', what do you call it? Jaws for this, which, what do you call it? I think I had. Let me just put this back in here. I had a hell of a time previously. I'm going to re-evaporust this just really quick, get some of the rust out. But I had a heck of a time doing these holes here, so I rethreaded, what do you call it? I think I rethreaded all of them actually. This one's, I got the cap screws. I don't remember what size they are, honestly. I don't, but I rethreaded this one here, so that they work, now that they work. I think it was the first or second, I don't know. I haven't done much threading, and this is like the real, this is pretty much one of the first real threading jobs I did, because hey, I'm not a, I started hacking around. I never really, I mostly like breaking crap, so I want to take this out, or I'll either JB weld this, or I'll just give it a few, heat it up. Now the brass, I have a set of jaws in here somewhere. Thankfully I got this beautiful little set of drawers here, which has everything in it, and I can't find it all. So, where are my brass jaws? I'll edit this part out. Anyway, for the jaws, this is what I'm doing. I am not putting, I'm probably going to make a set of steel jaws for this, but in the meantime, this is my plan. A set of brass jaws. I don't know if you can see that. Let me move this over here so you can see what I'm doing. See, this is my plan here. Cut this down, cut it off, and make a set of brass jaws. Do I know how to make the little lines? I have no idea. But I'm going to figure out how to make the jaws that line up the holes, screw them in there. I gotta get a countersink bit. I think I have a bit that's big enough to countersink one of these. So, this is my plan. I'm going to probably, I don't know, maybe make an aluminum set first, because I have a bunch of aluminum bars. Then I want to play with the brass. But that's what I'll be working on this week. The previous set of jaws, as you can see, I had to literally abuse to cut off here. They were, I don't know how the hell they were in here. They look like they were just pinned in here. I thought they were screwed in, but no, they were just sitting in there. I don't know if they were glued in. And the other one, this is the old one right here. This is how badly corrupt it was. Like, yeah, I ground it down. Well, I think there's a video where I just whacked it with a hammer. It was completely rusted on there. So, got rid of most of the rust. So far, the vapor rust stopped most of it. A new key, the old key, which I have here, literally was fused to the body of it. There was 0 markings on it as to how old this thing was. And from what I know, which I know nothing, I have no idea how old it is. Anybody know how old a number 4 Wilton Vise is? Let me know. But that's my plan. First, I'll probably, like I said, break out the welder, fix all these holes, spin it in the lathe, smooth it out with sandpaper, smooth all this out, and just basically clean this little notch out, run it back in. The screw on it is in immaculate shape. This part I don't have to touch. I'm going to clean it all up with a wire brush, and it should be pretty good. So I'm going to be working on this week. I think I had 2 of these somewhere. I lost one on the floor, but I managed to keep all the pieces. Kept this. The other one I think is still attached to the end, I think. Where is it? Let's see. I put everything for the thing, I put everything for this vise in this box, and there's a ton of shavings in here, which, what's this? What is that now? So anyway, that's the big plan for this week. But yeah, the old jaws are toasted. I was gonna try. Wait, here's the other little brass handle here for the locking nuts. The screws are still good. I'm probably gonna try to figure out how to blacken them. I would like to make this black. I don't have any. I was also told to buy some hexagon stock. I think this is yeah. They're just dropping everything everywhere. Let me pick that up. I was told I'd probably go to McMaster Car or something. Buy some 1-inch. If I buy a piece of 1-inch brass, I think I have some. I think I bought a piece of round brass. Basically, put on the lathe, spin this side. I have a collet block for doing the, what do you call it? Well, if I buy a hexagon piece, I just put the hexagon in, spin this part off, and put it back, or put it back in, drill it out first, and then spin it. And I could make a new nut. The only problem is I don't have a thread this big, so, and I don't know what the hell size thread this is, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. But so far, this, it isn't too bad. It's the exact same length as, well, maybe a little longer, a couple of kilometers longer. This one is kind of nutty, and this, see, I didn't clean up this one, but they're, I don't know, somebody abused these things or what. And I was thinking maybe I could shave them off a little bit on my, I'd have to take quite a bit of chunk out of here just to get that thing. Same thing with this one. I don't know, like, what they just put a drive a nail through there. So that's end this mighty long video. I'll be working on that, and you'll see a little bit of work, get that done. Anyway, that's the only video I'm doing tonight, just to show you what I'm doing this week. I don't know if this is like the Monday Night Meatloaf or whatever that, well, I think Ox Tools likes to call it. But this is what I'm doing. Keep once this is done, I'm gonna put this puppy on the bench, probably on that side, because I have one vise here. This one's sitting here because it's just sitting here. And right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wiltons. I have a couple other ones. One's a one's a total basket case. I really want to cut the other one I have, which you'll see in another video. This part is welded on like a. It's pretty sad. So I would like to cut it off and re-braze it. Why? Because I want to learn how to do some brazing. So stay tuned, stick around, and I will be screwing shit up and redoing it, most likely. Failure is how you learn. So, in fact, I have one of these things over there that I failed and screwed up. This is what I came up with so far. So this one goes that much, and this one is same amount. I was measuring, doing stuff, and I just got to make another one of these. I think last time I screwed this part up. That's why I only got one. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you like the video, stick around and watch some more. Toodles.